Hello everybody, Locos here and welcome back to the railway. Today I am starting something new, something which I have wondered would I ever do, and I would probably never think I'll probably ever go onto this, but today, that day becomes reality, because today I'm starting off with something my Locos can run on, and that is this DCC. So some of my Locos that I either have bought recently or have had for a while can only run on DCC or run on both. So DC and DCC. And with this, that becomes possible to run on DCC now. Well, I'll just give you a hint of what I got. So, do you remember, any of you, do you remember when I bought a large Prairie? And that was 3 years ago, and you probably would have seen it in some of my videos in the past, even some Gala videos, or etc. When I first put on the track, nothing was dead. All I heard was a slight hum. But then one of my recent Locos, I won't tell you what it is, did the exact same thing. And then it started got me wondering, what if the DC wasn't enough, the 12-volt controllers weren't enough for it to the motors to start up. So then my dad kindly bought me this, and immediately, the moment I put it on the track and turned up and set up what I need to do with this, and turned up the power, immediately it went. So 3 years of waiting to see if that Loco could run, and this does it. But I will be doing a review of it, but that's later, much later. But today I'm just getting started with DCC. So there is one Loco which I can run on both DC and DCC, and that is my Hall class, Helmingham Hall. Now I thought I had to change it over, but I didn't realise that the DCC decoder was already in, but it can run on DC as well, so I was quite happy with that. So anyway, before I get to Helmingham Hall, the power supply is already in, and I just need to plug this in. So I'll let you watch me plug it in, obviously change controllers over and that. So let's get started with today's video of getting started with DCC. Right, so before I even get started on DCC, this is what DC plus Helmingham Hall equals. So it might bring some very jaggy memories. Yeah, that. Really dudgery, slow, that's 50%, and it's just doing that. You have to get it really up to about 75% before it actually gets going. Bring it around. And if you go too slow, then it stops. Yeah. It's not the best in the world. But that is only on a 12 volts DC Hornby DC controller. So what I'll do now is I shall now change over. So I'll bring the camera over to here, which is where you can see the DC controller. So this is a 12 volt controller, and this is the typical sort of DC Hornby Batman sort of type of thing you have on most DC controllers. So if I just actually notice I haven't actually turned the power on for the DCC controller yet. I need to turn it off because I don't need that one any for the rest of the video today. So what I need to do is you see this here? I need to unplug this. There we go. Alright, so basically now that the DC controller is no longer connected to the inside track. So what I need to do is I need to bring the DCC controller over to here, and then unwound it so it's nice and straight, nice and flat, and don't look at the labels. It's just random. Just tell me not to that these are not supposed to be put into any plugs or anything, not to be inserted into any plugs or anything. So basically, like this, I can't just like shove them in there. It has to have a casing or something on them. But anyway, so basically, what I shall do now is I need to plug this into the controller. There's a power input plus 15-volt DC, and so basically it does this. So it goes 12, 30, and then 3. And I have read the instructions already, so I know what I'm doing. And so basically this means it's going to be in quick start mode. I can program the Locos to be like number 1, and I can press number 1 in, and then the Helming Hall will work. I have noticed that Helming Hall has actually come off the track when it was doing all the judgery movements with DC. So basically, what I need to do now is to I mean, this one's a bit. One of the pins are broken, so basically, I need to insert this into here. If we can actually get the right fitting, like so. So now it's connected to the track, and as you can see that if you can just see, there's a green light just here, and this means that it's pointing that direction. I can press this button here to make it the other direction, but I should start off with this way first. I think that's forwards, but I have to make sure of it. So let me bring it back around to Helming Hall. Okay, so with DCC now it's connected, this is what Helming Hall does now. So DC, it makes judgery slow movements, so it's like duh, duh, duh. But with DCC now powering it, this is what happens. It comes to a stop. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Why have you? It's not on the track yet. One sec. Sorry about that. There was a bit of a dodgy connection on the track somewhere, and some of the two pieces of the track were actually connected properly. That must have been when I was cleaning earlier. But anyway, so the Helming Hall is now set up. So I'll start this all again. DC makes it go really bad, sort of slow speed, but quite nice, fast speed. But with DCC, this is what happens. Look at the difference. Just really nice slow speed. Bring it back around. Here it comes. Just a really, really nice slow speed. Let me run that way. Bit faster. Just look up what the difference is. We go from 12 volts to 15 volts. Brilliant. And then this is what happens when you immediately turn the power off. It just keeps on moving for quite a while. That wasn't me real slow. That was me completely turning it off. It just kept on moving. Doesn't mean that it's going to be a little bit annoying when, although it's going to be a little bit annoying to stop it immediately, because obviously then this is what happens when I'll bring it back, and then I'll bring it forward. Then immediately turn it off. Yeah. Yeah. Just keeps on going. Although there is a bit of big advantages. I mean, you can get it really going really slowly like this when backing up to a train. Really slowly. Brilliant. Look how slow it's going. Still going, even though it's got a very tiny amount of power on it. And then there it stops. It stops on 5% of power. So that's pretty good. Right, I'll bring it back the other way. Stop it there. Yes, so DCC makes a big difference to how a loco performs, and helming horse is a big one. Right, so what I'll do now is I will reverse this up to this train over here. I've got a few Great coaches set up to use, so I'll just flick the points, which are now flicked. Pin it in the way I want to go, which is in reverse, and then very gently reverse up. I've just got to make sure the couplings line up on the curve, because obviously it's a curve, so the couplings might not connect. Right, I had a bit of a plastic tap in there, so. Ooh, no. One hook's gone into place. I'm just taking the bogey off the track. The hook doesn't want to go into place. I know you want it. I know you want it. No, okay. Doesn't want to go in. Okay, I'll bring it forward and then properly put it into position. Right, so other direction now. Let's bring the train out of the sidings. Nice, slow speed. Look how slow that is. Wow. Just to show you what the Hall class is capable of. You can get to some properly slow speeds. And that's out. Power off. And there we go. Let's bring it back into the platform. Just stop it for a minute so I can put the coupling back in position like so. And carry on to bring it back nice and slowly. Oh dear, what's going on there? Oh, I know why. There we go. Right, going backwards. Came in contact with the platform. That's what happened. Right, so there you go. All class is now in. Right then, I shall then get this going. I'll do a couple of clips of it go around the layout, and then I'll end the video there. But for now, let's get this whole class going in the right position. Yep. All right. Let that down. Of course, something like that had to happen. Yeah. Whoops, I came a little bit too fast there. Right, let me just come around. Just reattach the bring the whole class forward. Yeah. Then that derails. Pause it too. That derails what happened. Right, there we go. Right, it's all connected now. Right, let's try try this again with take 2. Right, off it goes. A bit faster, I think. There we go. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with what a DCC controller can do to a model. I mean, with having a hole, it just improves it just like by by times 10. I mean, literally the speed is just so much better now. I mean, at slower speeds. I mean, at fast speeds, it's about the same, just although more controllable. I would say, instead of having to literally have to get to really high speeds for it to start. I mean, which means I can actually have like more sort of well, I guess more accurate sort of speeds, or heritage lines, I guess. I mean, the speed it is going is just reminds me of Hagley Hall's amazing speeds. Yes, but anyway, yeah, DCC is fantastic. Right then, so with that, that is all I've got time for today. If you enjoy this video, do like and subscribe to keep my channel going. And if you have any thoughts about the status of Hagley Hall, and also what do you think about DCC, then please do and put them down in the comments, and then I will respond to them. But anyway, for now, I thank you all very much for watching, and I shall see you all next time for some more videos. Right, goodbye everyone.